have unfortunately missed 2 goals. Another Ruskin Springer Hughes effort, assisted by Christy Johnson-Brown once again from behind the net, and a Josh Gordon effort that went all the way over the ice, assisted by Alexander Karolux, a filthy backhander after a toe drag. Closely followed after, however, was a Truls lone breakaway attempt who lost an edge and went barreling into the goalie, and that's where you find us now, with Beatrice Lester behind the goal, with Alexander Karolux again. D to D, back to Lester. Moving her feet nicely. George Spencer up the board. She's got him. She's found him through the neutral zone now. That's big Josh Gordon back on the ice after his goal. Round in the corner goes Josh Gordon on the half boards. He's picked it up, bobbled it. That's giving them a chance. NTU harassing, but no avail. UON still have the puck. George Spencer now in the corner.
Saw Spencer there, all alone in front. Trying to have to be better than that.
George Spencer, nice low shot. NTU still playing that collapsible defence that we saw at the end of the first period, Jay, trying to keep out those second and third chances. As the puck comes loose across the neutral zone, it's picked up by Mitch Doucette, who puts the speed on Truls Lone and knocks it back to the neutral zone. Benjamin Jones there on Luke Watson, knocked away once again by the NTU in front of Matt Hodgkins. Rolls back behind the net, finds the man that's just scored, Springer Hughes to Gearhart, who pushes it wide. As NTU look to break out now, they'll hope to settle things down after those 2 goals in quick succession, but it's battled well by Wilson Gearhart against Benjamin Jones, straight back out of the zone. Nope, kept in well by Eddie Fothergill, who's going to go along the half-boards himself. Blocked off by Johnson Brown. Half-boards again. Puck comes free in the neutral zone for UON. Ruskin Springer Hughes on the edge of the circle. Battles inside, knocked away. Gets the shot off, but it's wide right, and he's picked up his own rebound. He's in the corner now. Holding along the half-boards, comes back to Mitchell Doucette. He'll shoot. Blocked, well closed out by Sam Jackson. Jakob Guban on it now. Does well, but takes a big check from Wilson Gearhart. That'll cop some retribution from Trent. Surely Eddie Fothergill now tries to shoot, but it's knocked off his stick. And that'll be Mark Lovett with the cover.
Another big chance from Springer Hughes there. Just pulled one move too many. He just had a shot there, might have been a better chance, but the way Trent have been playing recently, I guess he's just tried for something a bit more special.
But NTU have shown, though, that when they take that space away from him, he can be stopped.
Yeah, I mean, they're just winning with speed at the moment. Just not being marked, not being covered, and then they're just getting enough space and shooting. So.
And knowing Ruskin will always want more. Puck down again. Trent in the UON zone, it's a shot, but it's gone wide. Oh, Mark Lovett, the rebound comes out. Mark Lovett out of position, but it's come to nothing. Trent could not get a stick to that. George Spencer now chasing down Adrian Makarovich. Chase behind Josh Gordon, 2 men high on the forecheck. Now that's very aggressive from UON as Alice Haddleton comes out on the ice, picks it up on the blue line, jumps it back where it's found a Trent stick, who will look across the middle, and that's going to go for icing. No, called. No wave off from the refs. Oh, there was a whistle, but it's not been waved off. Josh Gordon now for UON behind the net. Goes to work in the corner. He's a big boy. He'll look to hold off his front to the momentum. Luke Watson can't control it. Trying still, Luke Watson. Goes short side. UON is celebrating. No, Josh Gordon's on it now. UON celebrating, but no call from the referee. Got stuck in Matt Hodgkins' pad against the post. NTU look to have controlled it now, and they'll clear their zone well. Alice Addleton chasing back, but she's got that white helmeted duo of Sislanikovs and Makarovich on them, but not fast enough, and it's come back for icing.
Hamilton getting her first look tonight. UON's up, so you might as well put some of your lower players out there, give your top guys some rest, and she did a good job. Played well, so.
Here we go then, a spirited chase by Makarovich and Sislanikovs came to nothing, and it's come back the other end for icing. That's Philippa Wheeler in the circle. Seb Hendricks has been replaced, however. He'll go against Makarovich.
See if Launchbury and Marshall can.
One well, but no, one unclean. And Makarovich failed to knock it away. Here comes Matthew Marshall looking for some space. None is found, and UON are going to regroup. Alexander Karolux along the right-hand side, back into the NTU zone. That's Miles Richardson, and it's back to UON. Harry Launchbury getting his first taste, finds Marshall, but Marshall can't control it. Wheeler or Marshall could have had that. Went begging across the blue line. Here comes Cameron McCall. Blonde locks flying behind him. Oh dear! Cameron McCall takes the shot, goes off a stick. Mark Lovett fails to recognise it, bobbles it, and that's an NTU goal. 3-1 to the men in green and gold.
And it's a wobbler. It just wobbled through the air. Lovett just couldn't seem to track it.
And Jay, as a former goalie, even though that deflection happened well outside the slot, it cannot be easy to track.
Yeah, he got his glove on it, but just couldn't hold it. He bounced it down, bounced it through his own legs. That's just unfortunate.
Lovett will be irate about that one. It's very unfortunate, but that is the nature of this sport. Christy Johnson-Brown now on the face-off. Picked up well, won well. Mitchell Doucette in his own zone. He'll look across to Aston in those distinctive spiritual shots. High forecheck there. NTU coming straight back after this. 2 men high. Benjamin Jones now along the right boards. Drops back, picks up behind his own net. They're going to go from their own end. Back into the corner. That's Kirkland Evans there with that out of the corner. And Ed Bavister tries to chip in, fails. Springer Hughes now coming down the throat of Ben Jones. Muddies him up, but to no avail. Kirkland Evans looked to pick that up, but it's come to Truls Loan instead. Kirkland Evans winger with him. Those two have shown some great chemistry this year with the A-team. Kirkland Evans in the slot. Batted. Oh, Trent can't get a stick on it. Knocked away in the end by UON, but that was a chance that went begging. Did well to tie up sticks in the slot there.
We just talked about that last goal. That's UON's 4th line on the ice there, trying to give their top guys some rest like we've been talking about the whole night, and they concede. Like, it's unfortunate. But, I mean, what do? You either give your top guys some rest or you just outwork them, then you lose later. So it's unfortunate they let in the goal, but I guess that decision just had to be made.
Trent may well come to rue those 2 chances, the one in the open net at the start of the game and that one there, but it was unfortunate, and UON did do a good job of tying up sticks in the slot. One back again by UON as they now go short-handed. Christy Johnson-Brown finds himself in the penalty box. Blocked out well there by Josh Gordon. A broading call on Christy Johnson-Brown has left UON short-handed, and NTU are going to go to work behind the net. Comes out to the point, Big Ben Jones. Guban's looking for it, he mishandles, he's down. Josh Gordon chasing back now, he'll clear the zone well. Has been whistled dead, however.
Yeah, Trent are just going to be looking to try and keep the momentum up. Just scored a huge goal off a kind of a lucky shot, so...
Another penalty?
Looks like
another penalty. Yeah. NTU now will go 5-on-3. This could be the game, Jay Porter.
This is a huge moment for them, 5-on-3. It's very, very likely that they're going to score here, so... A big defence from UON, huge chance for Trent. Let's see if they can pull it out.
And I would expect to see a rotating triangle here from UON. They've got Wilson Gearhart out on the ice. He's shown more than once tonight he can skate. They won't send any man too high, then instead look to protect that box we spoke about earlier, Jay. But Ben Jones found some space, rifles a shot wide right. Puck will come out of the zone, unfortunately, for NTU, and they're going to look to regroup. As we've alluded to already, they will need to score here, Jay. They will be very upset if they come away from this 5-on-3 opportunity without a goal. Ben Jones playing back on the point, finds some space. Oh, looking for the man on the back post. That was Cameron McCall. Just couldn't get something to it. Ben Jones with the puck again. Kirkland Evans out there for NTU, along with Cameron McCall. Truls Loan. But along the left wing now is NTU. Oh, well gloved by Mark Lovett. That's a big stop. Ices the puck, gives UON a chance to change their lines.
Yeah, that's a big glove there by him. I mean, he's looking to take the shots, but I mean, in a chance like this, you might want to set up some plays rather than going for the shots. And
we're seeing NTU start to adopt those tactics of UON now. Get some shots on goal, try and get a deflection. That was Sam Jackson with that shot from a wide angle, and Mark Lovett staring down Cameron McCall there as the puck comes loose up high. Cameron McCall again, misses wide left. That was close as well, Jay. He's screaming for it again. Ben Jones on the point. Comes back up to the left corner circle. Ben Jones from the centre slot. Looking for Cameron McCall out wide. Cameron McCall screaming for it. Truls Loan now. High slot, still Ben Jones. Cameron McCall fails to handle the puck, and that's going the other way. Carolux called for off. Loses control of the puck. Big hit into the boards. But 2 men high, 5-on-3, they can do that. 4-on-2 the other way now. Looking high, well controlled by Doucette. Just breaks up the play to Kirkland Evans enough. He had sat there unnoticed. Kirkland Evans now looking for a break into the zone. Sam Jackson rather. Back behind the goal. Chased by Luke Watson. That big reach. He's behind the net. And that's picked up by Alexander Karolux. Holding. He's killed it. They've killed the 5-on-3. That is big for UON, who've now got Christy Johnson-Brown chasing the puck. Well controlled by Matty Kodgkins. Back to his own man. 4-on-3 the other way for NTU. Christy Johnson-Brown tracking back. Stuart Jones shoots one into the pads of Mark Lovett. Behind his own net now. NTU player goes tumbling, and that's Makarovic. Pops it up to Stuart Jones. Kirkland Evans can't get a stick on it, however, and they're back behind their own net at the UON. They've killed both penalties, and that's big, Jay.
That's a huge penalty kill by them. just conceded the goal, just trying to stop the momentum from Trent.
Springer Hughes once again now puts Jakob Guban through the spin cycle, but Josh Gordon can't pull that cup down, and he can't score the goal. He'll be missing that one sorely. Jakob Guban still battling with Christy Johnson-Brown behind the net. He's such a fighter, Jay.
Yeah, both of them. Just so much speed on both these teams.
Sislanikov cops a big check to the back. He'll be happy about that, but the refs have allowed play to go on. Puck comes through centre ice now. Wilson Gearhart to Christy Johnson-Brown. Christy Johnson-Brown looking for some space. Wilson Gearhart in the middle, and Josh Gordon pulls up, can't get anything from it. Wilson Gearhart now behind the boards. He's got Christy Johnson-Brown open in the slot. Springer Hughes has moved to defence by the looks of it. Lays a big body on Makarovic. Springer Hughes still with the puck. Shoots low between the legs of Miles Richardson. And that's Karolux picking up with a shot. Well batted. Unfortunately not on net. Springer Hughes again at the point. And the puck rolls around to the corner. This has been a very good, structured offensive play from UON. And Josh Gordon now goes short side, looking for someone in the middle. Won't find someone who'll shoot it himself, but he'll get blocked and well closed out on by Sislanikovs.
Yeah, a lot of zone time here today.
There's Johnson-Brown with a lovely low hard shot, but that's batted away behind. There's no rebound there for the waiting stick of Alexander Karolux. And the puck comes out of play, and that'll be a welcome break for NTU after a fiery UON offensive chance.
They had a lot of time in the zone there. The Trent defence must be tired. They're just slowly skating off. There's lots of pressure. Let's see if Watson and crew can keep the pressure up.
It is indeed that big first line back on the ice. Luke Watson, George Spencer. And with the new addition of Harry Dowd as well for Josh Gordon. Ben Jones now with the puck, holds off well, makes a play to get it out of the zone, but ultimately comes up short. George Spencer moves to the middle, still on his stick, gets a shot off, but it's wide left. Ben Jones now at his own end. He's overhandled the puck there. Luckily, it's fallen to a pink stick, but it'll come out to Beatrice Lester. Moving along the boards. Still is Beatrice Lester with Luke Watson there now to help her. It's not held up. Kirkland Evans and Truls Lone out there for NTU. They'll be looking for a goal surely to come back here. Held off well there by Wilson. George Spencer shoots, but Luke Watson can't get a split on it. Nets off, and we'll have a break in play.
Yeah, just a little bit too fast of a pass. He's definitely got a spring-loaded stick. He's got a good shot. Hard pass, just couldn't quite get the touch on it. Watson there.
More of a shot pass than an absolute pass, you'd say, wouldn't you, Jay?
Yeah. But, you know, hard passes like that is definitely more likely to trick the goalie, so...
A lot of Mavericks in the stadium tonight, Jay, and a lot of them not in the usual green and blue we'd expect.
They're definitely wearing their suits.
There's one sat near you, remember the face, because he'll be lying to you later in prison, telling you he played. Here comes David Astill. Looks to move out of his own zone, but that's broken up well by the forechecker. Springer Hughes back out on the ice there. Taken offence to that, and he's tripped someone there, but he's been got away with it. Number 20 for NTU shoots. Mark Lovett can't control it. Well controlled by Christy Johnson-Brown, though, to clear the zone. Ruskin Springer Hughes is still high, looking for that forecheck, trying to force that turnover in deep. Cameron McCall out at centre ice. No, puck will not be found to him. Here comes Sam Jackson, though, beats a man up the boards, shoots. Mark Lovett can't get it going, and it's shot in front. Another shot. Oh, couldn't quite control that. Miles Richardson, though, again. Shot after shot. As Cameron McCall will now have to back up. 2-on-1, Gerhardt and Springer Hughes. Blocked by Matty Hodgkins. It's under him. But it will be closed out by the ref. Icing.
Yeah, I love it, giving away some rebounds there, but luckily unit of defence clearing them up. No problem from them.
2 rebounds in a row there, and NTU have just countered what we saw at the other end from UON. Moved the puck up, got a good structured possession together, multiple shots, made Mark Lovett make those hard saves. Watson's back now, though. Can't win the face-off. Cleanly won to the NTU corner, but now it's at the point. Karolux. In deep to Gordon. Gordon holds the corner. Holding up Kendall nicely. Holding her off still. Gordon still on the puck, looking for a man to pass to. Won't find one, shoot himself, and that'll roll away to Benjamin Jones. He will clear his zone well, and it's 1-on-1. Truls Lone. Can he make right the one before? He can! Truls Lone. It's that low, hard shot that's so hard to stop. Beautiful outlet pass, and UON just haven't picked him up in the neutral zone.
Yeah, unfortunate play from B. Lester there. Just didn't quite see him go high. And
UON will be gutted at that one. That's an easy mistake. Should have picked Truls Lone up. He's a danger to go from wherever he is. Benjamin Jones, though, what a pass.
They just get the huge breakout pass. Yeah, like you said, no one picking him up. And just makes no mistake. Goes in 1-0 against the goalie, and you're not going to stop that.
And that's brilliant. Truls Lone making right the one he missed earlier, but we're back out now for the face-off. Won by NTU. Ed Bavister on it. Can't clear it. That's Ruskin Springer Hughes. He's got a step. That's not good gap control by Ed Babister. He's given Hughes too much space there. Luckily, he's closed out on him at the last second. Here comes Fothergill now. Big hit by David Astill. Here's Lone again, though. He's 1-on-2, but he's a fast player. He can make that work, Jay.
Absolutely, he can.
David Astill chasing along the half boards, and he's copped a retaliatory hit from Eddie Fothergill. Not quite sure why. That was quite poorly timed, and Eddie Fothergill has in fact been charged for a penalty. You'd expect that to be interference.
Yeah, David Astill out for blood. Not a fan. I'm trying to swing the momentum back in UON's favour.
The thing remains, though, that's a big hit from David Astill. Counters the goal at the other end, but Eddie Fothergill, that's a silly play.
Yeah.
No need for that. Astill was nowhere near the puck. He's seen red. He's gone for the hit on the man without the puck. This is not the time for NTU to be taking penalties.
Yeah, let's see if UON can swing the momentum back in their favour.
UON now will surely look to capitalise on this and completely negate any momentum that NTU had built up. Gordon behind the net there, always a threat in deep. Puck rolls round the corner. Picked up by Samuel Jackson. Controlled nicely by Alexander Karolux, and there's space up high. Shoot low. Rebound, no shot though. Christy Johnson-Brown though, working along the half boards, looking for someone open. Passing lane's taken away well by Cam McCall, and here comes Josh Gordon. It's nice behind the net setup that we're seeing from UON, that umbrella. Feed it back to the shot, feed it back to the point, shot after shot, clean it up, get your puck back. Christy Johnson-Brown again on the half boards. He's looking for a man, he's got one across the slot. Just too far away out of Ruskin Springer Hughes' wheelhouse, however. He'll control up high, throw back to the corner once again. Luke Watson looks in front, broken up well by Cameron McCall, and NTU will finally shoot that the length of the ice after 50 seconds of almost continuous UON control. Carroll looks again though. That's the big man, Josh Gordon, looking across, neutralised. Ruskin Springer Hughes has now played a minute-long shift on a power play. He's found space in front. Oh, knocked wide well by Matty Hodgkins, picked that up, kept it out. And they again throw the length of the ice. Mark Lovett out to play that. In fact, leaves it for Karolux, who's going to look to break something from his own end as both teams get line changes. That's Benjamin Jones out now for NTU. Surely he won't let any easy shots up the middle offside. Unfortunate there. That's George Spencer just entering the zone before the man.
We'll talk a little bit about UON's power play setup. They're overloading one side, so they're just getting all three forwards in one side of the ice. Just passing in between them, just seeing if they can open up some space.
Absolutely, Jay, and then looking across that high slot for the open man on the other point.
Yeah.
Another power play just outside the NTU zone. Truls Lone out there for NTU. He can go the length of the ice, a little bit of empty, a little bit of more space. George Spencer, he's got Spencer. Swallowed by Matt Hodgkins. Nice shot by Dowd as well in what really has been his first. That's the first time he's looked strong and confident in the offensive zone. He's been harassed so far and contained well. He's a quick player, Jay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dowd as well back out now on the face-off. That's one cleanly. Can't be shot away though by Gearhart. They've still got it. Gearhart in the slot. Looks across. Matty Hodgkins flashes the pad across the crease. Beautiful save on George Spencer, who'll surely be feeling wrong. Here comes Guban now though. Guban battles well. Puck's clear. Here comes Truls Lone. 1-on-2. Loses an edge. Loses an edge again. Unfortunately loses the puck. George Spencer now. Just being wronged by Matty Hodgkins. Chases into the offensive zone. Dowd as well on Ben Jones. Ben Jones fends him off into the neutral zone. Doucette now. Across to Leicester. Leicester with time and space in the neutral zone. Passes up the board to George Spencer, who's found some space. Can't capitalise. That's surely tripping. That's going to be Benjamin Jones once again. Arms up. Delayed penalty. Whistle gone.
Yeah, absolutely huge save by Matty Hodgkins there. Sees his man open. Just slides over, gets the pad down.
Excellent work on the tail end of that power play though. And another power play for UON now. Harry Dowd as well. George Spencer finding space. Brilliant interplay between the two. And Jakob Guban's caught Dowd as well down low with the stick. Got a tripping penalty. Again. And there's still 5 on the ice for NTU. That's wrong. That's too many men.
Too many men.
Too many men.
Trent have got 5 on the ice.
Still too many men.
Pick this up soon.
Too many men.
And there it is.
There's the whistle. Christy Johnson-Brown arguing with the refs. Yeah. I'm not sure why.
And we also saw Truls with a little bit more fire in him. Just those skates.
There we go. Have the ref given a penalty? We wait and see. 5-on-3 now for UON could be brutal, and that'll be what Josh Gordon, the big captain, is arguing, I'm sure.
Well, he didn't pick up possession, so I don't know.
Shell very animated on the bench, but Oi!
That's Josh Gordon with the
Josh Gordon!
misconduct.
That's poor. Josh Gordon cops a misconduct penalty. And now we're down to 4-on-4.
Giving up it's still 4 and 5 because personal misconduct. But just giving too much lip to the referee.
Too much lip to the referee there. Josh Gordon's will sit for 10 minutes. That's big when UON on the power play. He's their big playmaker. It's in front. No shot. Luke Watson shoots. Save off the crossbar. 2 consecutive shots from Luke Watson. Kept out by Matt Hodgkins and a flash of leather across. Ruskin Springer Hughes at the point now. Carroll looks his square to him. Christy Johnson-Brown in the circle. Shoots wide right. Comes back out to Ruskin Springer Hughes once again. He's been a big playmaker at that right defence position on the power play for them, Jay.
Yeah, he seems to have found his strength back there.
He likes that space. He likes that time.
He's doing really, really well.
He's threaded the needle with a couple of passes so far on this power play alone, but nothing's come of it yet. UON now. Carolux through the zone, trying to control. Christy Johnson-Brown just out of reach, and that'll be cleared by Cameron McCall. No, held up along the board, cleared by Kirkland Evans. Good job there by NTU to clear their zone after that very strong attacking effort. They've got a line change. That's Sam Jackson going off the bench. Kirkland Evans harassing through the middle zone. Oh, Springer Hughes has just lost at the last second. But once again, Luke Watson in the corner, that very lanky man. Such reach, Jay.
Yeah. Springer Hughes can't quite split the D there. You know he's looking for some fancy plays, but...
At 3-2, they need whatever goal they can get, frankly. Lone along the half board, knocks it back round. Carolux will pick up in his own end. Looking to break out, breaks out around the board. That's a left wing breakout. Watson now along the blue line, looking for space, looking for Christy Johnson-Brown. He's not spotted him. Christy Johnson-Brown in magnitude of space on that right wing. Well broken up by Cameron McCall though. And now Johnson-Brown's with it. Knocked behind the net. And he won't get a shot off there. That was brilliant defence from Ben Jones.
From McCall. He's a small guy who managed to body Watson there.
Bodied off Watson, prevented the pass, and then Christy Johnson-Brown just couldn't control it. McCall now behind the net on Dowd as well. Benjamin Jones picks it up. He's got such a pass. NTU back to full strength as Jacob Guban runs out of the box. Ben Jones here. Waiting for the line change, waiting. Cameron McCall's open and he's found... Stu Jones offside. Seb Hendricks got off the bench at the wrong time.
And you'll see that occasionally in the second period because they've got that long change. So they're on the opposite ends of the ice from where their benches are. So things like that seem to happen more in the second period.
UON 6 men on the ice here. Will they notice? Yes, they will. Mitchell Doucette comes off, gives way to Matthew Marshall. Getting his first taste of the period. Matthew Marshall along the boards. Oh, that's a beautiful move. Ben Jones has bitten on it. 2-on-1. Wilson Gearhart finds him across the net. Cleared well by NTU. UON can't get a handle on it. 1 minute left in the period. That's George Spencer behind his own net. Knocked round by Jess Urquhart. Ben Jones on it now. Can he get a stick to that? He can. He'll clear his zone. No, he won't. Alexander Carolux. Ben Jones on the floor. Carolux still in. Puck still in. Clear it, Ben. Finally, Alexander Carolux once again blocks his clearance effort. Walking along the half board now, walking along. Seb Hendricks with the body. Fought off well by Carolux though, and Seb Hendricks now has the puck. Sislandikov's thinking too far ahead. Makarovic thinking too far ahead. Get the puck on your stick, boys, before you try and score a goal. UON have the puck now. Big Ben Jones controlling on the blue line, looking for options. No real depth though to that breakout attempt, but Sislandikovs has it nonetheless on the circle. Looks across, but there's no man waiting. Makarovic to the point. That's picked up by Jess Urquhart. D, centre D, passes to the left point. Miles Richardson fires wide left, and Jess Urquhart's got to battle now to get across and keep that puck in the zone. It's done well by Makarovic, who's going to find Sislandikovs, but the period's over. Once again, Jay, NTU battling so hard on that counter-attack.
Yeah, it's crazy. After the second period, still 1 goal in it.
1 goal in it, and I don't think you'd have found many to predict that. Excellent work though on NTU, trying to catch UON before they can gather. They did it several times to good effect that period.
Yeah, I mean, it was well fought by both sides.
And ultimately you'd say well deserved to go in 2-2 on that period.
Yeah.
And now we'll go back to Sully and Lauren.
you good? We good?
Wasn't it on?
We good?
Okay, guys, let's get behind Lalo as he takes his first shot. Here we go.
Oh, this is sledge hockey. Izzy doesn't have a score.
Slightly short Adam. Izzy lines up with her first shot.
Just whack it, Gail.
Here we go, Izzy.
We good?
Second shot for Adam.
Let's just talk about balls.
Here we
We
go,
haven't
Adam.
been for that long.
What should we talk about then?
Slightly hard this time.
Well, we're back, everyone.
Hello, welcome back to our wonderful coverage. At the moment down on the ice we've got our two sports officers doing a puck off. Not going so well for Trent Izzy, bless her. She can't really hit the puck.
That round.
But the same can't be said for Trent. They can hit the puck because they have brought it back in the second third, which is great.
2 points each.
2 points each, and it's good, we're bringing it back. So, now we've seen a bit of that, we're going to go back to some of our fan cams. So our team caught with all the latest action down there. Let's have a look.
Okay, Izzy, no pressure. If you score, you do win. And Trent are going to go mental.
She won't score, just smack it. Yes! Izzy Gregson killing it for Trent. She missed the first two shots, but she got one in the end, so that means we did win the puck off. Now, we've got something to say.
I'm just going to say, I felt that. I'm going to give it to Trent.
Yeah, it was
They
good.
were wild.
Now, we've got something to say about, we have had a bit of a complaint over on Twitter about her presenting. So, hello Paul, if you're watching still, you might have turned off because we're on again, so you might have gone to make a cup of tea. But did you know, Paul, you said we don't know anything about hockey, did you know that the first game of ice hockey was actually in 1875 and it was in Montreal, so we do know more stuff.
Yeah? Apparently. Okay, so we've got a VT coming up next. What? hope you guys found that nice and
Yeah, that was fab.
And now we're on to the interviews with the Uni of Captain.
Let's have a look. Are smashing it. Oh, and here come the boys. Oh, look at that basket. See, cheerleading is something that I do know about. I am alright with cheerleading. So yes, their dances are...
up into their competition this evening. Make some noise for the Trent Tigers!
Teams, I must say, incredible.
One more time for both of the teams.
It was so good. What do you reckon, Sully? Do you reckon you can get up there and do it? It's very hard. It's very hard. And you can,
I'm scared of heights.
oh, you can catch the cheerleaders at most events. We will be at basketball, rugby, and American football as well. So watch out for us there. Oh, what a tune! Well, Sully, we're going into the final third now. We've got 2.5 minutes to go. The score is currently 3-2.
Very close.
Very close. Is it going to be another last year where it's going to be right up to the end?
The thing is, towards the end of the last period, Trent had the momentum going. It was giving a lot of fouls away.
We had a tweet in actually saying, can we have more pointless ice hockey facts from me? Of course we can. So another pointless ice hockey fact for you is that ice hockey is actually the national winter sport of Canada. Did you know that? Of Canada. Ice hockey is the national winter sport of Canada. Amazing. Love that. You know, keep tweeting if you want more of my pointless ice hockey facts. I'm sure I can find some on the good old Google for you. I'm really, really, really excited now for the final third. I'm just hoping that we can pull it back. 1 point in it, 1 point.
I feel like we're not going to let it go. Last year, you guys did this. We held the lead. We are going to do the same.
I think the final third is where it all comes down to it. You know, it's really, really tough for the players when they know that they're losing to just bring it back. So it's really the motivation and the momentum of the crowd to bring the scores up, and hopefully we'll get a Trent win.
Nah, the atmosphere is good, but Union, bigger than CT, really goals.
Yeah, we've actually got 50 seconds to go now. So remember, keep tweeting us at Trent TV and what is NSTV's Twitter? NSTV official, I believe, yes. So keep tweeting us, keep following us, please keep sharing us. We want everyone to watch this incredible final third coverage. It's going to be a good one. Let's hope we can get a Trent win.
And they're going to enjoy the crowd. The atmosphere is good. I don't know what it is. What is it?
Everyone loves my baby. True.
Yeah, it's like year 9 Christmas.
It's true. So yeah, 20 seconds to go now. The clock has actually stopped. So we'll come back at any minute. Our wonderful commentators, Harry and Jay, will be with you for the final few seconds, giving you all the updates on the match as we provide all the incredible coverage. So I can't wait for that. Let's watch it.
We're back. And we're back here, just about to get the third period underway. What's worth noting, after that last period, Truls Lone stayed out an awfully long period of time, talking with head coach of Trent, Ryan Rathbone.
Yeah, he seems to have some skate problems. I think before today's game, his skates went missing, so that's why a new player this morning and seems to have a little bit of trouble with them. So let's hope he gets that sorted out, because he's been a force even with the new skates.
I was hoping you'd have some brilliant tactical insight, I won't lie, Jay, but that will do. Perhaps it was just his skates after all. Maybe we make far too much of everything we see.
Yeah, this should be a very interesting period coming up.
Absolutely, and if you think Trent have really got to score a goal in these first 5 minutes, Josh Gordon, a big player off for UON, he's got another 6 minutes of his misconduct to serve, and that's going to be critical, I think, seeing what Enter You can do with him off the ice.
Yeah, definitely have to capitalise on that. UON still got a lot of top players out there, but like we said earlier, getting less and less play time, or getting more and more play time rather, means they're going to get more and more tired. So
absolutely, and they're going to be looked to down the stretch massively. Luke Watson, Christy Johnson-Brown, they will not be sat on the bench in the last 5 minutes. Yeah. So how Lawrence Shell is going to choose to use them in the opening frame of this last period will be very interesting.
And we mentioned that if Union go up, they're going to put their lower lines on there, and they did, and they got conceded on. So if the same situation comes up, is Coach Shell going to make the same decision, or is he just
Absolutely, it's a tough one. As the refs are back out on the ice now, we'll look to see the teams very shortly, one would think.
Definitely been a chippy game. Hard one for the refs to call. A lot of small incidences, but
always was going to be that way. But bar that Eddie Fothergill penalty and the Josh Gordon misconduct, everything else we've seen has been good, hard hockey. Very little silliness after the whistle's gone, which is always good to see.
Yeah. Just want to mention again the performance of Matty Hodgkins. I know he let in a few chances there, but he's been absolutely stellar.
Absolutely.
Even so.
36 shots.
Yeah, with 36 shots against. That's an incredible.
Moreover, you look at quality shots. The number of times Ruskin, Springer Hughes, that George Spencer save on the power play, absolutely unbelievable.
And the ones he let in, there's hardly anything you can do about it. So it's like point blank in the slot.
When you're in the slot, that's why they call it the slot.
Yeah, just forward skating around the defence. He's trying to be big, and he's doing a good job.
Absolutely, NTU have left a lot of wide open space in that centre lane.
And yeah, I mean, and the same thing could be said about Union goalie Mark Lovett.
Absolutely.
Goalie let in just then was a breakaway. Like he's made every other save that he needed to make. So
it was a beautiful breakaway though.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Benjamin Jones out of his own corner, Jules Lone hanging at the blue line. Beautiful. Players coming back out now.
The Trent crowd's still in this.
Absolutely, and
they're still feeling the victory.
Repeatedly far more vocal than their Unioff counterparts. Say what you will about Trent students, they know how to shout. I will concede that.
Here come the Unioff players.
Mark Lovett makes a beeline for his net. Clearly not happy, but he looks like a man on a mission.
Yeah, he's only got 21 minutes to shut the door and then they can close this game out, so he's probably still just trying to get more focused back in the zone after a long 20-minute period break.
If this game goes to overtime, I am not going to be able to talk, Jay. Are you comfortable taking over?
I will do my best, sir.
Excellent. Luke Thornton wearing the backup hat. Not a sight we're often used to seeing from him.
Yeah, Luke Thornton, absolutely stellar goalie for the Mavericks third team.
Saw that in Battle of Knots. He really held the Uni of team in that game.
Gets the call for the backup position tonight, and I mean, it hasn't been needed so far, but surely if he gets the call, he'd be doing all right.
Who's the backup for Trent, Jay?
That would be me.
Got your kit at the arena?
No, technically I'm the emergency backup for this game, but didn't bring my kit with me, so let's hope Matty Hodgkins doesn't break a leg.
Well, there's more than one reason to hope that, but doubly in this case.
Yeah, being 0-3 in my varsity career, I don't think Trent would be too happy if I had to play, but...
Players returning to their bench now. We're getting ready for this face-off. It's going to be that top defensive pairing out of Karolux and B. Leicester. But interestingly, we've seen more mixing of those pairings as this game's gone on. Started with Karolux and Doucette, then Aston and Leicester played together for a short while, mixing it up, and then Ruskin, Springer Hughes, quarterback in the power play as a defenseman.
And he's looked strong on defence there, just rock solid.
Starting with their second forward line, however, Springer Hughes, Johnson Brown and Wilson Gearhart, won cleanly by Christy Johnson Brown. Back behind his own net, Alexander Karolux in the corner, moved nicely around Sam Jackson. Up into the neutral zone now. Springer Hughes makes a move, looking for some space. Broken up well. Miles Richardson with the puck now behind his own net. Cam McCall floating out there in front of Matty Hodgkins. That's a good, strong hit by Ruskin, who's now got the puck in the slot. Can't control it, and it's knocked away by Sam Jackson. To the corner now, and Cam McCall and Ruskin are both down. Christy Johnson-Brown goes to battle in the half boards against Kirkland Evans, and it's left the zone.
Yeah, like we said, Ruskin dominant. He's a big lad. He just kept the puck in, just getting the body on people.
Such a strong puck carrier. You look to him, angle his shoulders inside, feet outside him, crossing over all the way. He'll shield the man off. Make that pass across every time almost. Feels. Oh, that was not won cleanly, but it has come back the UON way. Mitchell Doucette holding now, knocked away by Jakub Guban. He then loses the stick from his hands. Forechecking is Stu Jones.
It's like Jakub Guban playing forward now. I guess they want to
would
like
appear as such.
He's
looked for that fight. He scored the 5th goal last year for Nottingham Trent. George Spencer, though, wrestles it off Eddie Fothergill. Luke Watson on the half board and manages to clear his zone. That's a nice play. But Ben Jones back out on the ice for the first time this period. Controlling in his own zone. Throws it wide but can't clear the zone. Luke Watson goes to work against Eddie Fothergill. Catches his elbow but holds on. Beats Jess Urquhart. Puck behind the net. Down as well. Puck comes out in front but it's gone away. Guban picks up a heavy hit from Doucette. And that was textbook. Player looking the other way. Doucette, he says he's having none of it. Still to Doucette now in his own corner. Does well to fight off the check from Guban. A little bit of retaliation. Down as well. Nice job to clear the zone. And that's Luke Watson in space. Shoots. Misses high left. Ben Jones did an excellent job back-checking there through his own zone. Picks him up nicely. Down as well now into the middle. Knocked away by Ben Jones again. Cannot go more than a couple of seconds in the Trent zone without saying that name.
There's no icing there.
Alexander Karolux battling on the half board with Kirkland Evans. Karolux back for the puck now. Found a bit more space, but Kirkland Evans is still pressing that forecheck nice and high. Kirkland Evans now on Doucette, who mishandles but manages to get the pass back to Karolux. Doucette once again. And Gerhardt will look to go now. Oh, a bad mishandle on the boards by McCall. He's got it in the neutral zone, looking to regroup. Finds Miles Richardson, who fires a pass straight away up to the right-hand neutral zone, but it's broken up. NTU tried to break into the zone, but Truls Lone loses an edge again.
Like we talked
Karolux
about
misfoots Cameron McCall. 2-on-1. Beautiful check by Miles Richardson. Takes away the man. Normally you'd look for him to take away that passing lane there, Jay, but he's taken the man that time and to good avail. Battling now is Christy Johnson-Brown in the corner. They're both down. Coming in is Truls Lone, going still against Christy Johnson-Brown. He's lost his stick, still fighting. And here they come out of their own zone. That's Truls Lone. That man is electrifying. Looks to move to the middle, well broken up by the 3 defensemen he's taken on. That's the second time he's gone 1-on-3, but been broken away each time. Ruskin Springer Hughes driving wide, drives to the baseline, swallowed by Matt Hodgkins.
Yeah, like we've talked about it, you can see it. He's having so much issues with his skates. He just can't keep his edge. I wonder how the game would have played out if Kates hadn't gone missing.
Absolutely, you'd be looking at one more goal. He had that breakaway. 1 on 3 is always going to be an outstanding effort. Can he get it away? Luke Watson out for the face-off now. Look where Wilson Gearhart set up, ready for that shot, and it comes the other way. But Dowderswell also goes for the shot. Dowderswell looking to be permanently promoted to that line with Watson and George Spencer at the moment. In the corner goes Watson. Bavister fights him off well. Bavister takes a slash. That's silly, but it's not been penalised. One hand only. Stepping up, there's Dusek. Pass comes across the middle, but no one can get a stick to it. Astil at the point. Round the corner to Spencer. Astil screaming for it at the point again. Wants it. Back behind the net to Dowderswell. Dowderswell battles there. Deep against Ed Bavister. Bavister holding him up well against the boards, and Luke Watson's there now to help out along with Benjamin Jones. Ben Jones comes away with it as he has so many times tonight. Really stellar defensive effort from him throughout the game. That second line of NTU's out, Makarovich and Sislanikovs, along with Seb Hendricks. And Seb Hendricks is going to push that forecheck, but to no avail, a bit too late into the play there. Luke Watson dumps in, looks to get a change. Dowderswell still out there though, along with Spencer. Forechecking on Ben Jones again, tries to check, but Jones comes away with the puck. Dowderswell chucks well. That's a nice play to George Spencer, who's got time and space in the corner. Can't find anyone through. Yes, he can. Ruskin Springer Hughes, but once again, Trent take away his stick. Springer Hughes still on the ice, battling hard. He's looked to drop that back to Astil, who's found someone along the half-boards for his pass. George Spencer now miscontrols, but he's still got it at the top of the slot. Down to the corner, holds time and space. Ben Jones diving there, but to no avail. Misses him high and wide. There's Miles Richardson. We know what he can do with the puck on his stick. Sislanikov's fighting Beatrice Lester. That's low, but it's come out of the zone all the same. Seb Hendricks there wheeling back round as they get a line change. David Astil takes it back into his own zone.
Yeah, just looking to slow the play down a little bit. It's been hemmed in their zone for a little while, so.
Absolutely, but the downfall of many a team has been playing not to lose. Here's Truls Lone in the corner, finds space. Still with the puck, finds some more space. Jules Lone looking to pass ahead, and it's broken up and held in the slot. Yeah, but Mark Lovett gets his glove down.
Captain Kirk wide open there. I don't know if he called it, didn't call it loud enough, but I guess the other player just didn't see him. Could have threaded the needle, could have been a quick goal, but wasn't to be. Mark Lovett with a huge stop. Good defensive play.
Bollocks has been on the last one there by Christy Johnson-Brown. It's a good win too. Karoluk's now behind his own net. Springer Hughes making himself available. There's no pass there. He's been taken away well. Karoluk's looking to make something himself. He's gone. Truls Lone on him though. Slashes to no avail. Loons into the middle. Shoots. Misses wide right. Puck. Springer Hughes goes down and UON can't keep that puck in. NTU now breaking out. Kirkland Evans. Wrong foot. Christy Johnson-Brown takes it into the middle. Looking for space. 1 on 4. Shoots low and hard. And that's gone out of the net.
Yeah, Karoluk's just cool as a cucumber. Just takes it from his own zone. Doesn't see any passes, but doesn't see any pressure. So he just skates it down and has
Absolutely.
a shot.
That's textbook.
It's a smart play by him.
You'll wonder whether UON will start or lay off that heavy forecheck that we've seen, that two-man system. You'll wonder if they'll start to use a more one-man system, go more conservative, Jay, as this game goes on.
I think playing more passively is not the answer. If you want to
Here
get
we
a
go,
bigger lead.
2 on 1. George Spencer, he's got Dowderswell in the middle. Ben Jones take the pass away and he's missed. Good job there by Ben Jones, taking the passing lane away, putting his body on the line. Beatrice Lester there. That's a nice play. Hold up the play in the neutral zone. No one near it. Safe area there. George Spencer now rimming the butt around the boards. That's Benjamin Jones fighting off Luke Watson. They are two big boys. Very reach heavy. Truls Lone down the corner. Puck's round the boards. Dowderswell fighting. Makes the check, but the puck's left the zone. Coming through now is Ben Jones. Carroll looks on him, nicely takes the puck away. Again, cool as a cucumber, sees that pressure coming from Seb Hendricks and just passes it the other way around his stick. Here comes Ruskin. Takes the puck, still on the puck, but now a poor giveaway sees Trent come the other way. Stu Jones with the puck, shoots, blocked, closed out well, Fothergill still with it. Looks across the front, but Truls Lone's not there for it. You do wonder whether Truls Lone would be better suited by driving the net maybe, Jet.
I mean, yeah, he's fast. He's not the biggest, so maybe you have a little bit of trouble getting past him.
Doucette fighting off a check along the half-boards from Lone himself. Behind the net now, is going to look short side. No one there. Springer Hughes at the point. Springer Hughes still with it. There's 3 UN men in the corner as they go behind now to Christy Johnson-Brown. Cameron McCall, though, finds the puck on his stick and clears the zone nicely. Wilson Gearhart pinches up, loses the puck. Oh, great coverage from David Astil in what could have been a very dangerous situation. Here comes Duban. Here he comes. Straight up the middle. Shoots. Poor shot there, unfortunately, by Eddie Fothergill. He'll be wanting that one back. Ruskin Springer Hughes on it again, but he's harassed by Miles Richardson across centre ice. Drives wide, drives the middle. He's not given that though. There's no way Cameron McCall's letting him have that centre lane. He's forced out to the point, but he's still got the puck on his stick. Eddie Fothergill dives in on a check. He almost could have had something there, but here comes Guban chasing that. He's out there with Kirkland Evans and Eddie Fothergill. Guban to Evans. Evans shoots wide. No one to pick that up on the point either, and it's coming back the other way. Ruskin Springer Hughes. He's got Luke Watson, but no one else. Oh, finds the edge of the net. Luke Watson behind now, though. Cameron McCall does a good job of pressuring him to give it up. George Spencer. UON have cycled the puck really well down low tonight, Jay.
Yeah, I mean, this is what their game plan is. Just keep it in the zone, get possession, and then that's where you get your shots if when you have possession.
Absolutely. They're looking for both those scrappy chances and that first chance shot as well, as we've just seen there. Carolux has loaded up a wrist, and the puck's come loose. After that, Matt Hodgkin's save. It's come loose, still loose. Luke Watson is eventually taken off his stick, but Luke Watson looked dangerous there. Carolux closed out on well by Sam Jackson, and Lucy Kendall goes to work behind. She's also fresh off a stint with the BUIHA women. In the corner there. Tries to be too fancy with it, does Harry Dowd as well, and it'll come all the way back to Mitchell Doucette, who's got Carolux with him as well. Sam Jackson on the forecheck. Interestingly, NTU going a bit more conservative on the forecheck this period. You're not seeing so much of that two-man system, although saying that, here comes Truls Loan, as Alex Carolux gets a change. Straight up the middle of the ice, Ruskin Springer Hughes, can he chase that loose puck? Matt Hodgkins says no chance, but he's not, bubbled it. Ruskin Springer Hughes, Matt Hodgkins after that poor mistake makes a big blocker save to deny Ruskin Hughes his hat-trick. Yeah, now in the corner. NTU still not safe from trouble. It's Harry Dowd as well. Here comes Johnson Brown. Johnson Brown flashes across, but no man's there for the pass. David Astil is, however. Oh, could have been dangerous. Jess Urquhart gets a stick on that, but as we all know, in front of the net, there's no puck safe.
They're going back to what they were playing in the first period, just letting the UON guys in front of the net, not getting them out, not pushing them out.
Truls Loan loses an edge again. Here comes Kirkland Evans, though. Splits the knee, shoots. Blocked by that man, David Astil. Good job to get down on his knees and deflect that puck.
Just getting the body in the way.
If you're UON now, 10 minutes down, 10 minutes left. Very little stoppage. Trent coming them hard and fast. They've got that bench depth. They know they've got that bench depth. What are they going to do with it? Puck comes free to Zislanikovs. Breaks away. Here comes Truls Loan, though. Danger man.
Yeah, well, it takes the one rush.
It's UON now, 1 goal down. You've got to see this as 4 periods of 2.5 minutes, surely, Jay.
Yeah, they're trying really
Seb
hard.
Hendricks with a shot, bobbles, pushed wide. Doucette down in the corner, battling. Puck comes through. Oh my God! Zislanikovs has found the puck, thought it was a goal. The Trent players are celebrating, the refs waved it off.
It deflected up and hit the crossbar, the goalie's best friend.
That'll be
Didn't
gutting
quite
for
go in.
Zislanikovs.
Waved off by the
NTU
ref.
have worked that perfectly, got in front of the net, found the slot, found a rebound in front of the slot, and they've roofed it.
Like I said, that's just the little chances they need. They can get these chances.
He comes down as well along the half board. Behind the net now is George Spencer. George Spencer holds it up. Miles Richardson on him. Still with Luke Watson. Big hit by Miles Richardson. Holds him up, but George Spencer's in there to help. Seb Hendricks lays the body on him. You'll wonder why he's done that. Low backhand shot by Carolux, and the puck is cleared by Trent.
Quick pad there from Hodgkins.
Very quick, and an even
Still
quicker
playing
clearance from Cameron McCall. George Spencer looking for the puck up the right boards. Finds the puck in the neutral zone, dumps in and goes to get a change. Chrissy Johnson-Brown has chased that well and he's sitting in the corner. Sam Jackson on him. They've put 2 men behind the boards. Chrissy Johnson-Brown, 2 assists from that same position, don't forget. And there comes Wilson Gearhart in to help. Wilson Gearhart controls in the corner, looking for a man, finds a man. Carolux shot's blocked and is then knocked away further by Cam McCall. Ruskin Springer Hughes, there he is at the circle. He's got a dangerous shot from anywhere. Stick snaps on him.
He needs to. Yeah, he dropped it. Okay.
No, he snapped it. That's half of it there.
They say 10-minute penalty if he fails to drop the broken equipment. So.
Absolutely, and Josh Gordon is still in the penalty box because this player's gone on for 7 odd minutes. Yeah. Itching to get out by this point. Here comes Mitchell Doucette in his own corner. Luke Watson up the half boards, David Aston at the circle. They slow the play down now. Behind the zone is Truls Loan. Johnson Brown into the zone now. Broken up by Eddie Fothergill. Ben Jones breaks up that play. David Astil clears that puck to no avail. Here comes Stuart Jones. Stuart Jones looks across. He's broken. He's on his knees. Can't get the pass away. And here comes Dowd as well, but Miles Richardson's back there with him. No icing there, refs waved it off. Miles Richardson behind his own net. Ben Jones behind his own net now, taking that off Miles Richardson. Stuart Jones looks to make himself available. But right, there's Truls Lone! Broken up by David Astill, but Truls Lone still, he loses an edge. In the corner, David Astill finishes his check, gets there to finish with him. Luke Watson in the corner now as the pass comes across, but there's no man there for Trent.
Yeah, we've talked
Luke
about
Watson controlling in his own end. Looking for that man, Harry Dowd, as well, and he has got him, but he's got to chase Ben Jones for it, and that's come for icing. Good chase by Harry Dowd as well, but unfortunately Ben Jones touched up.
We've brought it up again and again and again. Truls Lone skates, he's getting so many good opportunities, but just can't finish it off because he can't stay on his feet. Just losing edges because of these new skates he's just bought today. Let's see if he can just put it together for a minute and try and get another goal for them.
Luke Watson wins that face-off cleanly to David Astor, who's in the corner. Up the half boards is George Spencer coming through the zone now. Luke Watson, he's got Dowd as well in front of him, but Dowd as well is not in a great position. He is now looking for some space, broken up well. Trent on the port line change, 2-on-2. Oh, broken up beautifully by Karolux is Miles Richardson, who stepped all the way up to make that play. Cam McCall now Makarovic rather, ships to behind the line. Karolux once again. Miles Richardson on the half boards. Battles. Knocked back in, but it's come off outside, so they're going to have to regroup. Mitchell Doucette knows that. Cool as a cucumber there behind his own net.
Yeah, just trying to run down the clock a little bit. Obviously, they've got the lead, so time is there in their side.
Inside 7 minutes now. That's Truls Lone, though, and that's a trip, surely, from on Sislanikov. Not given. Moving into the zone now. Wilson Gerhardt at the circle. Looks for options inside. That's a lovely shot by Wilson Gerhardt from a tight angle, making Matt Hodgkins make the tough save.
A quick release there, but Matt Hodgkins again on the ball.
Quick release, when there's no man open inside, chance your luck, fair enough. Looking up, straight up the middle, Christy Johnson-Brown. Oh, Jess Urquhart chasing now, Christy Johnson-Brown's got the step on her. Can't control the puck, looks for that backhand shot, but can't get it away. That's good defensive work from Jess Urquhart, and now the puck's come square across once again to that Jess Urquhart. Clears out the zone. Christy Johnson-Brown on the point. Closed out well on, and that's Cam McCall. Chucking straight out his own zone. Truls Lone can't quite get there. Still out. Look how high he is, Jay.
Yeah, he's looking for it. He's had his chances.
Almost cherry picking. Really trying to stretch that UON defense lengthways.
And the least skating he has to do, the better off for him, to be perfectly honest.
Luke Watson finds a shot from the circle. It's kept out by Matty Hodgkins, but he's still danger. Luke Watson still with the shot. Shoots low. Can't get a rebound, though. Josh Gordon finally out the box for that misconduct. Up the half board, he finds the winger of NTU, and he's still on the puck. Fire in his eyes there. Comes in front, looks short side high, misses. Matty Hodgkins can't find that puck. Luke Watson now at the centre. To Beatrice Lester, she got a shot, she's not. She's going to dump to the corner. Down again to Josh Gordon. Such a big line this UON.
Just controlling this play in the zone.
Absolutely, and it's what they've got to do. They've got the shorter bench, they know that. NTU have worn them down over the period of this game.
They have all the patience. They don't need to start anything.
Find the puck in front, and it's closed out on finally. Because here comes Trent the other way, 2-on-3.
Oh, that's a good job picking it back
Sam
up.
Jackson does a great job to get that shot on from the point, but it's unfortunate.
He loses the puck for a second, but he does a really good job kicking it back from his feet to his stick. Gets the shot on goal, but big save by Mark Lovett.
These ENL players. Sam Jackson this season spent time with the Lions alongside Ruskin Springer-Hughes of the...
Yeah, not only is it hand-eye coordination, it's also foot-eye coordination you need in this
Absolutely,
game.
gets his feet in the right place, and that's almost one to Pavel Guban, who loses it. Chased back now by Babister, but Wilson Gerhardt's got the speed on him. Unbelievable. Gerhardt's played close to 20 minutes. Can't find the stick, though, of Christy Johnson-Brown. Springer-Hughes back there again in the slot where he's done so much of his great work today. Because there's Stuart Jones trying to clear. Still trying to clear a Trent, and Ruskin Springer-Hughes gets a deflection, but Matty Hodgkins is still slamming the door. What a period from him. Up the half boards, Wilson Gerhardt is still going into the last 5 minutes now of this game. Haven't had a stop in what feels like forever. Karoluk's shot broken up by that passive box defense of the NTU. Here comes Jacob Guban. He's got space, he's found a seam, but he can't get the shot away. Karolux realises his mistake, will correct his positioning. We're on our own net now. Luke Watson, Jacob Guban tries to control that up the boards, but can't. Ruskin Springer-Hughes now in the neutral zone. Ben Jones has got the angle on him. Still got the angle on him, it's Ben Hughes. That puck is ably batted away by Matt Hodgkins. And that's still Ben Jones. Puck on his stick through the neutral zone. Angles off Josh Gordon, who eventually comes up with the puck, but it's not without a fight from Ben Jones. And UON a 2-on-2 up the other way.
Yeah, just tried to cut in there, didn't quite manage it.
Gordon now in the corner, battling against Miles Richardson, whose puck's still under Miles' skates. Knocked down, but still going. Josh Gordon behind the net. Cleared out well. Mitchell Doucette now at the point. Working up the hard boards is Truls Lone. If there's going to be any man to score a goal here, it's him. Puck leaves the ice. Both teams will get a change.
Again, just trying to get the clock to run down. Like I said, they have no pressure. They're ahead. They can just keep possession in the offensive zone. Just keep passing it. It's not down to them to make the plays.
Absolutely. And now we ask the question, Jay, at what point do we look for Ryan Rathbone to pull his goaltender and get them the extra skater?
I mean, pro play, sometimes they do it as early as 3 minutes, but at this sort of level, a minute and a half, 2 minutes.
Can't see that today with the pressuring offense that UON have created from both ends. Some brilliant work in behind the net on the breakout from Karolux and Astil. I can't see them doing that today. Karolux moving into the zone now. That man that we've just spoken about, bodied off by Cam McCall. That's great work, but they find in front of the man. Wilson Gearhart is well defended by Cam McCall and Jess Urquhart. No shot away there in the passing lane, but Ruskin Springer Hughes can't get a stick to it again.
Yeah. Trent just has no answer for the chemistry these lines are showing.
Absolutely not. And Johnson Brown finds space there in front, but can't do anything with it. There's Springer Hughes, and that's closed out well. Puck will bounce loose, but will be kept in by Beatrice Lester, and now Lucy Kendall with it in her own end. Up the half boards, can they clear their zone? They can. Truls Lone drifting down along this side of the halfway board. He's going to crash that line. Look, there he is. He's kept it himself, though, as Kirtland Evans and fired wide right. Can they keep this in the zone? They can. Truls Lone! Truls Lone telegraphs that wide. Kept in again, though. This is ferocious from NTU. That's 2 shots that have unfortunately gone wide from those players that we spoke so much about in the build-up. Kirkland Evans, and that's lost. Springer Hughes cherry picks it. 2-on-2, 2-on-1. Good back check from Lucy Kendall, prevents anything further. And we're in the last 2 minutes of this game. Ben Jones, here he comes. This has been ferocious from Trent. This last 2 minutes has been all Trent, arguably. A well-structured attacking effort, and they're still there. Shoots! Blocked.
Huge block.
Here comes George Spencer. Luke Watson on the forecheck. Truls Lone got a back check now, and we're called back. 1 minute 44 now. Man of the match from the team up here is Ruskin Springer Hughes, number 3 UON.
Been absolutely dominant today. Just inserting his will in the offensive zone.
He's scored 2 pretty goals, but he's gone to work in the dirty areas. And here we go. We have a penalty on UON. Timeout called by NTU.
Yeah, just talking about Springer Hughes again. He's been playing forward all day. On the power play, he's been playing in defence. He's playing all over the ice. Definitely deserved man of the match.
Such a good job of quarterbacking that power play today, Jay.
Well, let's not forget the huge play by some of the Trent players. They're still in this, don't forget. So
Absolutely.
Ben Jones, the defenseman.
Ben
been
Jones,
solid, making plays.
Who'd you put out on this power play if you're Ryan Rathbone?
If I'm Ryan Rathbone, I mean Kirkland Evans and Truls Lone, definitely. They've been like running this.
With Ben Jones, surely.
Yeah, and then just 2 support players. They just need to keep it in and.
That core 3, and they've not pulled their goalie yet. Although someone's not told Matt Hodgkins that.
And get a dirty one. Oh, they're going to go for the.
They're going 6-on-4 straight away, and as you'd expect, that's that big duo, Luke Watson and Josh Gordon.
This is a huge power play for them.
Andrew Karolux and Mitchell Doucette are out there as well.
6-on-4 with, what, a minute and a half left to play.
Here you go, 6-on-4, 1 minute 44 to play. Face-off coming, Sam Jackson versus Luke Watson. Luke Watson been very strong on face-off today. Look at this spread defence. Ben Jones ready to go straight back. Karolux behind his net.
Cool Karolux.
Turns and goes, found some space, 2 men, got to be, 3 men even. There you go, he's bodied off Miles Richardson, who's still fighting. Here he comes, Josh Gordon in the zone, broken up, can he get the shot away? He can't.
Oh, it just goes wide.
Here we go now, 6-on-4 up the other end. Josh Gordon got a fight to get back. Kirkland Evans out there. There we go, Sam Jackson shoots low, picks it up, can't pick it up. Cam McCall there. Ben Jones going all the way back. He's got to come up with something here. Kirkland Evans on the blue line, as is Miles Richardson and Truls Lone now. Here comes Cameron McCall. Oh, Oh, Josh
don't know what
Gordon
he's trying
bodies him
there.
up. Mitchell Doucette, 1 minute to go now. Can he keep it in? They can. But he's mishandled. Diving for that puck. He's Kirtland Evans. They found some space in front. Richardson. And again, Jackson. Broken up. There's Jules Lone. There's the man we've been talking about all game. 45
Watson's
seconds.
tipped out of the zone. That's a huge break for them. That chance in front by Miles Richardson.
Oh, Luke Watson on the forecheck.
Just
Cock
doing
up
all
at
he
the
can
Trent
to get
bench.
the puck.
They've kept the bench. Oh, that's unfortunate from Trent. They've broken up their own play. But that's Jules Lone. He's harassed Mitchell Doucette. He's made him give up the puck in his own end. Behind the net now is Stuart Jones. Picks it up, goes to the corner. Big check from Jones.
20 seconds left.
Christy Johnson-Brown, get it up the length of the ice. Go, boy.
Carroll looks. Ruskin, Springer Hughes. And that's your man of the match, putting the dagger in the heart of Trent right there.
Finishes his hat trick with an empty net. That started with a tripping at the stop. Trent players at their own zone as they're trying to exit their zone. Unfortunate, but that's the way it's gone. 10 seconds to go. You've got to think this is over now. That sure-handed goal from Ruskin Springer Hughes. His hat trick in a man of the match performance. The dagger in the heart of NTU.
Just composure by UON. Even when they were 6v4, they were just playing safe, playing like cool, collected. And they just pass it up, get the tape pass straight to Springer, who was great.
Christy Johnson-Brown, they takes up residence in the penalty box. And we're going 5-on-3 for 10 seconds.
Oh dear, 2 goals in 9 seconds. Is it possible? They still have Hodgkins in net, so I don't know if they're feeling too risky with this. I guess they're just going to try and see the end of the game out.
And the puck's gone to the hardboards. Truls Lone's on it. That man is a rocket. He's fought off well, and you've got to think that's the end here. Carroll looks, rims it round. And that's the game. There goes Luke Watson in his last varsity game. Makes a beeline for Mark Lovett.
There's probably not a bigger smile on that team than Luke Watson right now.
Absolutely not. He's unfortunate to lose in the last 2 years. Wins in his final year.
He's an absolute staple of the UON roster.
And there's Paul Whitby also in his final varsity game as he finally retires. And after that performance, edge of the seat for the whole game, I really need a pint.
As do I.
If anyone would like to send us a pint, we're in box 10. Box 3. Says our social media producer who would also like a pint. We are in fact box 10. As the players line up now and shake hands, coach is out on the ice. Big hugs all around for the UON.
Yeah, huge respect from both teams. Obviously they played together all year. We're all good friends at the end of the day.
But we would really be doing him a disservice if we did not speak about the performance of Matt Hodgkins there. An effort in excess of 50 shots, in which he only let out 4.
Absolutely crazy. Like, UON was just the more dominant team. It was clear to see by the end there.
Absolutely. Trent did well to play to their strengths and hold off, but ultimately UON just cannot be. You can't contain that level of talent.
Yeah, even while having a few bad penalties, cut a player down, keep big player off the ice for a lot of the time, they still pulled it out. And yeah, they've taken back the crown.
Absolutely, as the red carpet is rolled out now for UON. Ruskin Springer Hughes looks thrilled.
Yeah, some of these players, if it's their first varsity, they're probably just going to take in the crowd right now.
Absolutely, Max Stone out there as well. He goes to Loughborough, but he bled green in gold today.
Putting a few hard-working shifts.
Absolutely, at critical times as well. At times when UON needed to give that line a break. And as we side over for the final time to Lauren and Sonny, we can only say thank you, and we'll see you next year.
Goodbye.
commentator's really hungry. Don't imagine, man, you guys are going ham.
It's like Chrissy Johnson Brown penalty. Did you find that? No. Must be unsportsmanlike.
If he got a penalty then that goes from the counter, right? Is there a possession?
No, because it was after the play.
It was after.
I reckon he did some instinct, because I didn't look down that end of the ice, he was chasing Ruskin. It does. But you never know, don't you? Well, it could have just been a bench penalty for anyone leave the ice in the celebration. Just a bit much maybe, but rules is business.
Varsity Ice Hockey. Unfortunately, Trent couldn't bring it back, but to be fair to the Uni Half, their performance was incredible this evening. They really thoroughly deserved that win.
36 shots on goal to our 18.
You know, their attacking side was just brilliant. It really, really was. And we couldn't compete with that.
We are proud of our boys and green and gold.
It was brilliant. It was a good game, you know. I wouldn't say there was much of a fight put up by Trent, but it was really, really good. And everyone, even the crowd, enjoyed it. So now they're going to start giving out the medals and the player of the match, which we are not sure who that is yet, I don't think. Oh, here we go, they're announcing it. Number 8 is the player of the match for the University of Nottingham. Well deserved.
And it would appear that the University of Nottingham have already got their hands on this year's trophy, but please, one more time, give it up for your champions, winning 4-2 tonight from the University of Nottingham!
Yes, congratulations guys, they did deserve it, they really did deserve it. It was a great game, but it's not the end of our varsity series, no, this is just the beginning.
We are leading 2-1 now in the varsity series.
Yes.
Next is athletics.
Yeah, and then we've got a bit of Thai boxing, and still to come we have Super Wednesday at Clifton campus for the NTU Super Wednesday.
Got the big one, basketball.
Yes, that's on Friday the 11th of May. I think it's a Friday. Is it Friday? The 11th of May is basketball, and we will be streaming from here. So now, let's have a look at the players receiving their medals.
And the cheerleaders from the University of Nottingham, Izzy Gregson, Adam Pratchett, the Motorpoint Arena staff, and all of the volunteers who made tonight's event possible. Take care and have a safe journey home.
Oh, there's the credit.
Huh?
There's the credit.